Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So, as I said in the last episode, today we're going to build the Trainyard, and we'll see how the whole turning slots on and off thing works out, if it does what I imagine it does. And as to the layout of it, I will simply be going with straight pieces as long as these, where do we go? As long as these 1-for-1 trains. There we go. And the reason why they're straight is because, first of all, instead of going with the wavy style I had up here, which is a little bit more interesting, but where is it? Over there. Which is a little bit more interesting, but is troublesome to size up for bigger trains, right? If you don't want to stick with one for one trains and you want to go with some bigger, maybe 282 or whatever, then you're going to run into issues easily upsizing if you don't have if you have like non-standard styles. The other reason why I'm going with straight and not diagonal pieces is because of the selection box. It's easier to select something if you don't have to worry about maybe hitting the wrong piece of rail. Right, so if I want to go on this, I'm gonna have a hard time selecting only the rail. So that's why I'm also going with simple, boring, straight pieces. Okay. We also need space for actually only one, I think, for a station. Let's call this Trainyard. Circuit condition and circuit condition. There you go. We are parked in the station. And so 90 degrees. Then I want to make sure that we can fit this whole thing, say 3 times. I think that's a good compromise. And train. You're not gonna fit in there, huh? I saw you. There you go. Not quite. Let's give it some extra leg. There you go. think that's about in the middle. So actually do it just like one below. There we go. Yeah, this actually makes sense. Anyway, okay. So connect this up and connect this up. And what do we use over here? Right. If here, this is what I'm looking for. Just modify slightly. Yeah. I think I remember why I did the wavy thing. Damn it. So the problem was basically that I was, without the wavy thing, I'm forced to go a little bit asymmetrical somewhere, right? To here, to here, to here. Yeah. So the problem is if I don't do the wavy thing, like I can basically save exactly 2 tiles in length, if I remember correctly. Just that, I mean, the wavy thing looks great, right? It really does. It's just also probably unnecessary. Let's see. Mm, it's actually a question here. I don't think I want the train yard to be a sideline thing. I think I want it to be like a terminal station. I think that's way more way more throughput if I make it a terminal station kind of thing. Let's see, how would that look? So we need some this good shit. We need some of this good shit. trains, stop names, everything. Just give me all of it. Yeah, so you can see it happen here. I can't actually quite make it fit as I want to. It's always going to be too long on one side. This is why I went with the wavy thing. This is very annoying, especially because it basically means so this is inbound though. So you want to flip this around exactly the other. Nah. It just means that we're going to get rid of this side and get rid of this side. Yeah, this is a little bit troublesome. How do I want this to look? I might just have to, I might seriously be forced to revert to the wavy style. It's annoying to extend, but it's how you stay symmetrical, right? I'm always missing. This might be why people also sometimes go diagonal with these kind of things, because then it basically is always going to look great. So it's either wavy or diagonal, or you accept the offset. I'm Yeah. Is it like if I actually do just remove that one and sneak one in? You are supposed to go to the Trainyard. There you go. Okay. So I've now successfully, I might have actually just been it. This looks okay actually. If I take this and entities, try to fit that in here. I can easily do that. It works just fine. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Too long here, and I'm too long here, that's okay. What happens if I do this? Still kinda... Whoops. I think that looks okay. So, no, I don't think we're doing this because this is a pain to hook up. Right, yeah, this is a pain to hook up. It's basically... I think if I wanna ever fit this in anywhere, I'd have to do something weird. And like this, and then another line up top, and then cross over somehow. I can't like properly smoosh it in here. This is fucking annoying. No, we're not doing this thing. This is just off. So, how's it going to look instead? Let's see. If this is the way in. There's actually an advantage to be had here as well. Just like this. That looks better. Oops. There you go. And that's how we're going to fit the thing. There we go. That's how it should look. This just means that our trains are going to point the other way, but yeah, that's okay. Okay. This doesn't quite perfectly fit, right? Ideally, this one would instead be shaped like this, but that looks even worse. It looks even more awkward unless I did it on both sides. Maybe that works. This could work. Let's not actually do these directly behind the stations. Should actually move these up a little. Okay. Whoops. And let's see. We have space of 2 squares in here. What do we need? So first of all, we have from the global network, we need to receive dang. Yeah, should be fine. We need to receive the information of how many trains. Okay, so I can close this down. All right. So this is going to have to include a settings combinator. Sadly, I think there's some stuff that I can't actually do without one here. Just so far. Dang it. Alright. So we connect the stations. Not with the red wire. Alright. So first off, I need to figure out a way to basically turn the stations on one by one. The problem here is that the easy ways basically require you to manually go here, say okay. Let's say I have on the green wire. On the green wire, let's say I have a setting here which says I need 14 nuclear fuel trains. Well, let's stay low. So let's say it's 2. I need 2 nuclear fuel trains. And my wires are connected down this way. And I say, okay, how do I figure out which station, how many I need to turn on? I could, of course, say, okay, so you first of all, here. What are you? There you go. Now we're back to normal. There's actually a problem here. I'm going to move this this bit upwards. Yeah, this is fine. Train, wagon, locomotive. Now I want the station here because this one actually comes with the right settings, stuff like that. Okay. So, then let's connect you. I'll find a fix for that maybe later, if it's necessary at all. Okay. So one solution would be, of course, to simply tell the stations to turn on when the trains, in this case nuclear fuel, is greater than 0, or to make it absolutely clear, is greater or equal to 1, right? And then go through the trains. Or actually, I'm sorry, not we want them to turn off unless We'll handle that else otherwise. So then do 2 here. But as you can see, the problem of course here is that this is a lot of work. This is not something I want to be doing during a game. I'd rather spend my attention elsewhere. Yeah. So we can't have that. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm actually going to end the episode here. I have some ideas of how I want to solve this, but I think I need some actual sleep before I really figure out what the best method is to automate this stuff. I have a couple ideas. It's probably going to be something with diodes and like every station might have just a flat combinator that simply is connected through diodes down, and that means that on every level I check, okay, what is the sum now, and that's the number of your station, and when the number on the global network equals the number of the local sum, then you turn the station on or off or whatever it's going to be. I need to think about that just a little bit, but basically here, just as a reminder to myself, I'm gonna say that's enough. That'll serve as a reminder. But the way basically I'm imagining it is simply something like this. If I have a value in here and I turn it into a diode, kind of like this. As we can see, once we can see, where's my power? This one's, oh, I should probably +0. This one is a 1, 2, 3, right? So we can basically make it even clearer. You have 3, 2, 1, right? And if I use a setup like this, down through the banks, I can basically count upwards automatically. I don't have to worry about forcing you to set these numbers over here, right? I can just say instead, okay, if incoming signal, in this case this thing, equals whatever the local is over here, right? And I'd probably change the number so I wouldn't be using the green wire to pretend that power pole is the station. And I would be wait, we're jumping here. Okay, I can't see shite anymore. Yeah, I don't want to get confused here. There we go. Better. So this and this and this. And remove the red. And now we can feed the red into the stations, so to say. Let's pretend these are our stations. Should be proper, and it is. 2, 3, yeah, 2, 3, there you go. Now imagine these are our stations, and I'm basically putting in this, right? And then I can go on the grain wire with the global data. The only thing that would ever have to be done is that you would basically say here, this is set up as it needs to be. So you set up the train, right? The schedule as it needs to be. You name this thing Trainyard. What's it called? Nuclear fuel, I think. Fuel, right? And then you just copy the train. And since I'm already here, I'm just gonna fucking do it. What the hell? Here. So I connected the output to the input, the input to the output, just like this. And then to the station just like this. And essentially our only issue, so to say, is really simply whether or not we have power down there, and that should be easy enough to handle. If I can decide which way. Ah, no. Does that make sense? Don't really like it. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Output 1, output 2, output 3. Oh, not as, but okay. So I want a count of, let's see, what do my stations give me? A count of the demand. The demand means how many stations need to be turned off. So I want the stations to be turned on only when... Is that good enough? Oh, wait. Let me think about this. This is the part where I should go to sleep. Oh well. So I have all my trains in the depot, let's say. My station says, my global network says 2 trains are required. Those are the stations that need to turn off. So I'm seriously too tired for this. I think I'm just going to go to bed now. This basically, I can either invert the signal, would just need a few extra combinators, and or I can yeah, let's say we have no need of trains. When a signal, so now they should all be turned on, right? If there, I think this is correct. What are you saying over here? Oh, you can stay on. Off. This side doesn't matter if it's on or off. And yeah, I'll probably relocate this train again. We'll see. I've lost my train of thought. What was I thinking? Okay, right now I have no need for trains, so they should all be turned on. Let's request one train and turn you on. And the first station turns off, which is correct. There we go. This train should be setting off now. And 2 trains. And indeed, we are lined up correctly. Looks like I am actually ready to test with this, which is going to be the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging around. This was a fairly easy circuit, but I'm also kind of tired, so it took me a while longer than it usually should. But hey, such is life. Okay. It's safe.